Hello my beautiful hammerheads and welcome back to another Warhammer Plus Animations review. This time Hammer and Bolter Undercity. Underhive? I already forgot the name. Undercity. So okay, this is a Callis and Toll story. And yeah, well, the moment I read that Callis and Toll are the main characters of this episode, I was really excited. Then the episode began. And my excitement was dimmed. Because after the amazing Black Talon series, to go back to the animation style of Hammer and Bolter, it's still good, it's still enjoyable, but the writing is different. And I don't mean in a really good way different. This sounds a lot more mean than it's supposed to be. The writing is okay. The animations are good, they're fine. A few weeks back, someone commented on one of my videos in which certain style the Hammer and Bolter animations are made, and it makes a lot of sense. So there is no real negative for me and the animation style, because I like the style. There is nothing to say against this. It's just that Black Talon as a drawn animation was better. But yeah, so for the writing, well, there's a lot that could have been done better here. And so the comedic reliefs are great. The whole relationship between Callis and Toll, if you know the characters, is great.
Hello, old friend. You look as if you're reaching for purpose.
I really liked it. However, if you're putting someone new in front of this animation and that person does not know Callis and Toll, what their history is, well, there is a lot of questions. And I know it can be daunting to put in a conversation a little bit of the backstory and so on. And it is really hard. So this is not a small ask of my part. But you can, let me take Black Talon again as an example. You can put someone in front of your PC or your TV, however, which way you're watching the animations. Put someone in front of Black Talon and the person will understand almost everything. To have knowledge of the background is great, but you don't really need it with Black Talon. Here, you really need it. Why is Callis so antagonistic against Hanover? And what has happened between those two?
You listen to them, but when your best friend says don't work with his ex-lover...
This is a story for people, as I've said, who know the story of those two. And this is sad, because before I get into all of this, I will put it in the end. First of all, the story begins with two thieves, one of which is being abducted while thieving, and they put his face up on a missing poster. Okay, that's fine. You see Callis drinking, Hanover Toll is coming with two extras into the bar and saying, I need your help, you need to come with me, blah blah blah. There is someone important missing. Then we get a little bit of background. Why is Callis so mad? And so on and so on. And what needs to be done. Okay, fine. until now. So we go into the sewers, we get introduced to a new character.
Hey guys, I found him.
And maybe she was in the stories back then. I just can't remember because it's been 2 years. And yeah, well, there we've got the Skaven as an enemy. So our characters are basically playing Vermintide 2.5. Well, they get away. Before that, they know someone, they capture that someone dies, and then they get to the Skaven stuff. So, but of course, we're losing the 2 extras because they're just extras. They didn't even have a line. Put them in red shirts and you know what will happen to them. After that, Hanover is of course, oh, I know what to do, I know what happened, because this is a 22-minute episode, a standalone episode of Hammer and Bolter. And so they're going to another place, no one knows where. He just knows that there are soul blight in the city because reasons.
Soul blights. Sigmar damned vampires.
Of course you can put this on he's a part of the Order of Azir. That's not really an excuse for me. There is nothing which leads them to this information. Just, there are soul blights. Okay, we get another fight scene. And now you see what my problem is. There are 2 big fight scenes, one after another. There is a great scene with a new character in which she gets to pick a lock, which is amazing! That was great. Then they're inside, they get to find the character, well, they're looking for. And stuff happens, of course. Another fight scene. There are 3 big fight scenes in here, in this story. I understand 1 fight scene, that's fine. But 3, and 2 of them are pretty long for a 22-minute episode. All of this time could have been used for story building, for character building, for anything but fighting. The fighting is okay. I turn it off in my brain so I don't know what really happened there, because we know that the characters are surviving. No real tension in there, sadly, really sadly. And yeah, well, after that, both of our heroes in the end are sitting in the bar, they're drinking together, and it's like, oh, we are friends all along. And it makes sense with these 2. So this was a big plus for me, because I love those guys, and to see how the writing team really brought us the relationship of those 2 great characters, I really enjoyed this. So thumbs up for that.
Let's go.
And then we get another character, and well, then they're on their way to another adventure. Hopefully a new novel. We can hope. I guess not. We can hope. But yeah, this is really, really hard for me. As I've told you in the beginning, I was really excited for it, and then it just fell flat. As I've said, I don't want to be mean. It's still a good episode. I enjoyed it. That might have been because I really like Callis and Toll as characters. I like the chemistry between those two. I like them as single beings in the Age of Sigmar story. However, again, sadly, this is a common occurrence with the Warhammer Plus things. It's wasted potential. And this makes me so sad. And I am again the dad here. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. And I don't want to be disappointed. I want great animations.
From the mire and the filth of the realm shall the light find the worthy and the lost alike.
Yes, Games Workshop told us that they're expecting to make red numbers with Warhammer Plus for 2 years. We're still in year 2, yes, but it's not making it easy for the animation stuff to bring people in. I mean, yes, Black Talon, yes, but still, there is much more to be done here. And it's so sad. But I'm really happy with the length of the episode. 22 minutes, well, they're advertising it as 24 minutes, but intro and end credits and stuff. And music, animation, sound effects, great. There is nothing to say against those things. I enjoyed those. Humor is great. I also enjoyed the comedic relief in here. But yeah, all in all, this episode, as much as I love, again, these two characters, I wanted to give this a 7, but I don't want to be biased here. So I'm giving this a 6 out of 10 Skaven infected sewers under Hammerhal. I'm sorry, but there is nothing I can really say. But what are your thoughts on all of this? Am I too harsh here? Was this more enjoyable than I will give credit for it? If so, I'm really sorry. Then I will push my rating up to a 7. It's above average. It's an okay episode of Hammer and Bolter. One of the best is still Hamilcar, of course. But yeah, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. If you want to support the channel and you don't know what to say, just write Undercity in the comments. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!